Hi, guys. Welcome to Cooking with Gracie Love. I am your host, Gracie Love, and today we are going to be doing something that is oh so homey and comforting and classic. It is a chicken pot pie, just like you would get from like the Marie Callender's restaurant. I'm telling you, it is going to be so flaky, so delicious. You are going to love it. Simple, easy recipe as always with some simple, easy ingredients that you already have at home. Nothing major. And if you do have to go out and go to the store, it is not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's going to be a simple, easy recipe. I'm so excited for you guys to try it. Before we jump into the recipe, I want to shout out our sponsors, okay? My girl Julia, she makes some of the most fantastic homemade nails. She gives you everything you need, a little pack with the nails in it. It also comes with extra sets of nails. So if you lose one or something should happen, then you have an extra little nail to replace one that you lost. I got two sets. So I have these pink ones that I have on here, and then I have these nice little blue ones here that I am so excited and can't wait to try. But I want you guys to definitely check her out, you guys. It is Julia's Nails. Okay, you guys can follow her on Instagram, Julie's underscore nails 101. Let me turn it around for you guys. Go ahead and follow her. Like I said, you get this whole little bag and it has so many goodies in it. So you get your nails, you get this other fun little bag that has like a scrunchie, it has little scrubbers for your nails, it has glue for your nails. It comes all in this bag. She also does oil. She also does the soaking equipment that you need to soak them off, everything you need in this bag right here. So you guys go ahead and follow her. I love it. I love it. The nails are fabulous. They last a long time and they're custom press on. So you pop them off and then you can put them away and pop them back on later. I love that. Okay, so now let's get into this recipe, all right? This chicken pot pie, you guys, is something amazing. So we want to start off with making our Bisquick mix, okay? That's what we're going to do. So when I use the Bisquick mix, it's going to be just like the recipe that is on the box, okay? So I want to take 2 cups of my Bisquick mix, which I have right here, all right? So we're going to take 2 cups of that. Open this right on up. Does anybody else struggle with the bag when you open it, even if it's like cereal or anything like that? I always find it so hard to open those bags. So I'm going to use 2 cups of my Bisquick mix right in there. Love it. I'm going to shake that up, make sure that is 2 cups. Shaking it up, shaking it up. I need to add a little bit more. I'm a little under my 2 cups. And then it depends on how much you're making. I'm just going to be doing just a round pan. So 2 cups will be plenty for what I am trying to accomplish. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Now we're at our 2 cup mark. All right. So I got my 2 cups of Bisquick mix. And again, I'm just going right off of the recipe, right off the back. And I want to use the one for the pancake and waffle mix, okay? Because that's going to give you that really flaky crust. If you want that more biscuit kind of texture for your crust, then you want to use the recipe for the biscuits that's on the back. But I'm going to use the recipe for the pancakes and the waffles. So that is going to consist, like I said, the 2 cups of my baking mix. All right. I'm going to do a cup of milk. All right. And I'm using whole milk. You can use whatever milk you want to use. Make sure it's a cup. If I had my buttermilk, I would definitely use buttermilk. So I have my cup of milk here. then I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil. I have canola oil. You can use vegetable oil, coconut oil, whatever, but you want to use 2 tablespoons of oil. So that's what I'm doing. That'll be 1.5, and then I'll just do one more. There we go. And now we are all done with that. And then I'm going to add in my 2 eggs. So now that I've added my oil, I'm going to add in 2 eggs, okay? Now, this is one of the recipes straight out of the cookbook. You guys can go on to Amazon and get your copy of Quick Fix Meals by Gracie Love. All right. And this also has that recipe in here for you guys. All right. So now I have my 2 eggs in there. I have my oil. I have my milk. I have my mix. And I'm just going to give that a stir right on up in there. Okay. And again, I like to do the pancake and waffle recipe because it gives it that really flaky batter that I absolutely love when I eat a pot pie. So I'm just going to whisk it all up until it's all mixed together. All right. That looks fantastic. So when it's all mixed together, it should look like this. Nice little mixed consistency, okay? So now that we got that all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my pan. This is a non-stick pan. Hey, it's circular. You could also use like a 9x11 or whatever kind of pan, a casserole dish. If you wanted to use a casserole dish, you could use that. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to coat the bottom of the pan, okay? Just the bottom of the pan. I want to coat that, okay? With my Bisquick mix. And just a light little cover is all you need. Just pour right over the bottom. Like I said, you just want to coat the bottom of it with the mix, saving a little bit because you're going to need it once you put in the chicken mixture. All right. So now that that is done, right? So I just, like I said, coated the bottom of the pan with that Bisquick mix, making sure just the bottom layer is covered, okay? So I'm going to set that to the side. And now we're going to get started on our chicken mixture, okay? So for the chicken mixture, that's our filling, okay? We're going to get our pan. In that pan, you're going to need your chicken. Now, you can cook you up some chicken. I went ahead, got me a already made chicken right from Walmart. You can go to Smith's, wherever your spot is. That is where you can go ahead and get your already made whole chicken, okay? And I have it in a Ziploc bag because it is so easy to get that chicken off the bone this way. This is the quickest way I found. So you put it in the Ziploc bag and you just push down on that chicken, breaking it all up. You got to use a little pressure. It might poke through the bag a little bit because the bones, okay? That is okay. Don't worry about that. Just keep it going. And it's so easy. And then, of course, because I don't want to mess up my fabulous nails, it, helps keep you from having all that chicken all on your nails and all over your hands. And it is just so much easier and fabulous to do it like this. Like I said, don't worry if the bag opens, if the bones poke through, that's okay. That is okay. It is a Ziploc bag. You're dealing with chicken bones. Okay? And you just flip it. You can let some of the air out too because you don't want to pop the bag. So, right? And I'm just going to keep on going and pushing that through. And it's just breaking it right up. Woo, right up. You can tell I'm being aggressive today with this chicken. Haha. Okay. Put it back up. There we go. Okay. And again, I just love this technique because it gets it all off of the bone. And it's just so easy, so easy, so easy. I'm going to show you guys. It's just falling right off, okay? Coming right off of the bone. You guys, it's a little greasy, so I know it's hard to see, but it's completely coming off the bone. So easy. So once you have all your chicken off the bone, okay, you're going to pour it into your little bowl, your little mixing bowl, and you're going to remove any of the bone. I also like to remove the skin because I don't want that skin inside of my pot pie. So when I'm done, I like to remove the bone out of this. You're going to pour it in your bowl. You're going to take out all the bone, take out the skin. You just want that chicken, okay? You just want that white meat, okay? So I'll pour that into my pan, my bowl. With that, I'm going to pour in my vegetables. You can use mixed vegetables. I like to do the 7-in-1 because it has the potatoes and everything like that. So you'll do 1 can of the mixed vegetables in the bowl with your chicken once you get the bones and the skin out, okay? So I'll put my vegetables in. Then with my vegetables, I want to add in a can of condensed cream chicken soup, okay? You can go ahead and get that from anywhere, all right? Get that. You need that. That is going to really, really give it a lot of flavor. It's going to be amazing, okay? So you'll add 1 can of that to that chicken, that vegetable, and your vegetables that we added in there. And then we also want to add in 1 cup of chicken broth. If you don't have chicken broth, you can also just get some water and a cup of water and 4 chicken bouillons and mix that up, and you can get that as well. So you'll pour that in with your chicken, with your vegetable, and with your condensed soup. Something else that I like to use, you guys, another little secret ingredient of mine that I'm going to share with you that I just think is fabulous, as well as our other seasonings, because you're going to want to season this up, okay? I like to use some turmeric. I'm also going to add some accent into that, okay? With that, I have some of this Bojangle sauce, just a little extra little kick that I like to have in there. I'm also going to do some seasoned black pepper, okay? And then some garlic salt, okay? And then a little bit of my salt, okay? That is what I like, okay? So we're going to use all of those things as well once we have gotten our condensed soup, our vegetables, our chicken broth. Then we are going to season that all up again with some garlic salt. I have this bit Bojangles, which is just some salt, some paprika, some celery salt, some palm oil, okay? Just a little bit of something. You don't have to use this at all. Again, you can just add a little bit of paprika. If you got some cumin, some garlic, some onion powder, just your typical seasonings, okay? So I'll add that into my bowl. Accent I'm going to add into my bowl. I'm going to add my seasoned pepper into my bowl. Again, turmeric, that is going to really give it that chicken noodle yellow flavor. It's also good for the digestive. So I'm going to add that in there. I'm also going to add in my seasoned salt. So again, you want to add these things to your liking, okay? So you give that a little taste. Again, I use accent. I got my little Bojangle salt rub. I got my garlic salt, okay? I have some turmeric, all right? I have my seasoned black pepper, and then I also hit it with a little bit of seasoned salt. I got one more secret ingredient for you guys. I know, I'm full of surprises, but you want to add a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm telling you, it sounds crazy. Just a tablespoon of lemon juice to the mixture. So again, in my bowl, I'm going to mix all that together. Okay. And once you're done, okay, this is what it should look like. Again, this is my chicken in here. This is my vegetables in here. This is my condensed soup. This is my chicken broth. I got all my seasonings in there, my lemon juice, okay? And you just mix that together. You taste it, make sure it's seasoned to your liking, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and add that to what we put in earlier, our Bisquick mix, okay? When we added that little bit in there, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that to that. So I got my pan right here, okay? And then I'm going to just add a healthy helping. Try saying that 5 times really fast. A healthy helping of this right into that Bisquick mix, okay? And yeah, you see it's kind of folding up in there. That is okay. That's okay, all right? So I'm going to just keep adding it in there. Oh, it just smells so good. That chicken, that vegetables, the seasonings. Oh, Lord. I could just eat this just like this without anything else. So I'm going to make sure it's all filled in there. I'm going to use all my mix. You might have enough with that one chicken to make 2 pot pies depending on what size pan you use. So if you use these round ones, you'll probably, one chicken will get you 2 of these round pans, okay? So that looks pretty good. I want chicken in every bite. I want you to get some of that filling in every bite. So the Bisquick is going to rise over top of the mixture. That's okay. So you want it to look like this when you are done, okay? You want it to look like this when you're done, all right? So then I'm going to take the rest of my Bisquick mix, okay? Because remember I told you, you're going to only cover the bottom and you're going to save the rest of it. So the rest of that mix, I'm just going to pour right over the top of that chicken filling, okay? Making sure I cover everything that hasn't already been covered by that bottom coat, okay? All right. So once you have that, just give it a little shake, okay? And I'm shaking it because I really want it to coat all over. And you just shake it. Shake it. Do you guys remember that 305 song? I'm going to scrape this just a little bit. I believe it was 305, the band, and the song he goes, shake, 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 shake it. Do you guys remember that song? That was my jam back in the day. Okay, so that's pretty good. If there's some parts that just ain't getting it, that's okay, because when it bakes up, baby, it is going to be covered. So this is what it should look like when you are done, okay? I hope you guys are getting a good view of that, okay? That is what it is going to look like. You're going to have that all covered up and fabulous. It's going to look very fabulous, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and put it into the oven. I already have my oven preheated to 350 degrees, okay? That's how high you want your oven set when you go ahead and put this into the oven. So again, got it all covered up. We gave it a nice little shake, and now we're ready to put it into our oven, all right? So I'm going to go ahead, open this right on up, slide this in. And I know it looks overfilled. That's okay. I have a little drip tray. It's not going to drip over, but just in case, I got my little drip tray. Gonna let that cook in there for about 15-20 minutes until that Bisquick mix is nice and golden and flaky and brown. What do we like to say? GBD, golden brown and delicious, baby. Much like myself, right? Yes, I'm just like a very flaky chicken pot pie. Very nice, baby. Very nice. So that's what you want it to look like. Very golden brown, flaky, and delicious. And again, that'll take about 15-20 minutes on your 350-degree oven. I can't wait. It's going to be so good, so delicious. And again, simple ingredients: Bisquick mix, some seasoning, a can of vegetable, some chicken broth, or again, you can just use a cup of water and 4 chicken bouillons. Okay. And then I added my seasonings, like I said, into a pan. It don't get no simpler than that. And right into the oven. This is also one of those dishes where you could put it into the refrigerator, okay? And then you can cook it for the next day, okay? Because it's a pot pie. So just like you would do a frozen pot pie from the store, you could do the same thing with this and then just stick it in the oven when you're ready for it. It is great for if you have to do like a potluck. What a easy, simple potluck meal. Again, you can prep it the day before and then pop it in the oven when you get to wherever you are or right before you get to where you are. So we're just waiting for that Bisquick to mix to get nice golden brown and delicious, and it is going to be time to eat. You can just already smell the fantasticness. It is wonderful. So I'm so excited. Again, about 15-20 minutes we're going to give to that, all right? And it's going to be fantastic. All right, guys. So now it is time to take out our chicken pot pie. Oh, I am so excited. This is the moment I have been waiting for. So it has been in the oven for about 20 minutes, mine, because I like my crust to be really golden brown and delicious. So you have yours in there until it is golden brown and delicious to your liking. All right. So I'm gonna get my oven mitts on. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this right out of the oven. It's going to be so beautiful. Oh, it smells so delicious. Oh, baby. Look at that, everybody. That is golden brown and delicious. Oh my gosh. So, I'm going to give that second to cool. Right. And I'm going to grab me a spatula while that cools off. And I, again, am so excited. Let's use this one. This one's cute. I'm so excited to try this. It is really smelling so good. Oh, look at that. I just want to show you guys one more time. I put my mittens back on. How beautiful this looks right now. Look at that. So golden brown, flaky, and delicious, you guys. Oh, it don't get no prettier than that. All right. So I'm going to cut me a piece. Oh my gosh. Y'all hear that? I'm going to just cut me a little slither. Oh my gosh. And it's just so poofy and flaky. It's craziness right now. Ooh. Baby. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, let me bring my plate closer. This is going to be a mix. Ooh, gotta be quick. That's the mommy reflexes. Oh, wow. All that crust in there. That filling. Oh, baby. And you can see that dough is cooked. I need to get a little bit more filling. I just got me a little slither. But look at that. All that chicken, the vegetables is in there. That Bisquick is just flaky and delicious. Do you see that, guys? Do you see that, guys? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. That is just so good. It is like that flaky grandma's biscuit with these vegetables that are just so fresh. I'm really getting that just that little hint of that lemon. I'm getting all that vegetables, those seasonings. Oh my gosh, it is just delicious. Mm. Just like in the cookbook. Mm, 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 mm. So good, you guys. So good. And again, you can get this recipe in the cookbook, Quick Fix Meals by the one and only girl, Gracie Love, right on Amazon. So go ahead, you get a paperback copy. You can get the hard copy edition, or you can also get the Kindle edition, okay? Whichever way you like. Not only does it has this recipe, but it also has some of my other favorite family quick fix meals. But this is definitely one for the holidays. And you can even do something a little fancy, get you some chili if you wanted to, whatever. Some people like it however they like it, but this for me is perfect. Okay, I gotta get some more of that. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken pot pie, you guys. Chicken pot pie. So good, so delicious. Chicken pot pie. Go ahead, try this at home. You won't be disappointed.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
Drop the Jesse remix one time.
What we do is we work with models, actors, and influencers to get them, help them, support them, and get real opportunities in Las Vegas.
Welcome up.
Being able to be in this space with creatives and people that I love has been life-changing all over again.
I love Rise. Rise has changed my life, and it lets you know that it's never too late. Age doesn't make a difference.
3, 4, 5, 8, music and I welcome up. They not like us. They not like us.
The door felt very welcoming and everybody's been so nice.
Rise Talent has been amazing for me. It's let me travel the world, be able to walk in New York, LA, and all over the place in America. So I've had a great time.
4, 5, 8, music and I won't pass the ox. 1, 2, 3, welcome up. They not like us. They not like us. They not like
My life, Rise Talent changed my life. I've been a long-time client here, and Dawn has just
go. How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just the short time I've been here, it's been so inclusive.
Rise has been completely beneficial to my life.
They're a family. Every time you go there, you feel like you build more your confidence.
They not like us. They not like us.
Hey everybody, it is another episode of Cooking with Gracie Love, and I am so excited for you guys to try this new recipe. It is a Keebler cookie fudge stripe cheesecake, and let me tell you guys, you won't be disappointed. If you love those Keebler fudge stripe cookies and you love cheesecake, this is a perfect combination. It's definitely giving you that cheesecake with that fudge. If you like your cheesecake with fudge or chocolate on the top, you're definitely going to enjoy this recipe. So we're going to get started. Now you can go ahead and you can make your cheesecake mix from scratch and then have to bake it. I'm using it right out of the box, a no bake classic cheesecake. You can use any brand you like. So I have my 1 pack of mix, and I'm going to mix that with 1.5 cups of milk, okay? So in the bowl right here, I have the mix that I said, just the 1 pack that comes in the box. And then I got my 1.5 cups of milk, and I'm gonna just pour that right inside. All right. And then I'm gonna mix this up. So for this, you wanna start mixing it on a low speed for 30 seconds. And then after that, you wanna go ahead and set a timer for 3 minutes on like a medium speed, okay? So this is gonna start off real quick with our 30-second speed. Now I'm gonna turn it up. And I'm gonna have a timer set for 3 minutes. And you're gonna see that it thickens up. And you'll see it's gonna get real thick. Real nice. That is coming together real nice. Woo! My mixer sounds like he has been used, right? Okay, so it's nice and thick, okay? Take this off. Yum. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's nice and thick and creamy, just the way I like it. Okay, I'm gonna rinse my hands real quick. I got cream all over me. And it's gonna pop a little bit. That is totally okay. Don't worry about that. So now that our mixture is all mixed up nicely, I'm gonna spoon that right into some cupcake little holders that I have the Keebler cookies in. So I have 6 of these, and you can probably get about 12 out of a box, but I'm gonna make 6 of these for you guys today. And I have, like I said, my little cupcake holders with my Keebler fudge cookies already inside of there. And I made sure I pushed them down as good as they could go. And then I'm gonna add my mixture right onto my cookies, okay? I'm gonna just scoop that right in there. Give everyone a nice little helping. I love this because it's so simple. It's so easy. Again, you can make your cheesecake batter if you like, but I like the no bake because I can just pop it right in the freezer. All I got to do is add some milk, blend. The hardest thing is mixing. And if you don't have a mixer, don't be afraid to mix it by hand. It comes out just the same. Add a little bit more to this one. There we go. Fabulous, fabulous. These are gonna be so good. And then I'm gonna use my knife to spread it out just a little bit, just so I know it covers the cookie. So just a light little spread. All right. Just like you're spreading butter on toast. Did you guys used to watch Ed, Ed and Eddie? And he used to say buttered toast. That was like his thing on Ed, Ed and Eddie. I used to love watching shows on Cartoon Network. All right, almost done getting these spread out. Oh, that looks so cute. Okay, I think that is good. And if you have some extra mix, don't worry about it. Wrap it up, save it. It'll be good for about 7 days. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Okay. So once you're done, they should look covered like this, okay? That looks so cute. They look so cute, okay? And now all you have to do is put it into the freezer for about an hour because this is no bake, okay? So if you do the no bake, you just put it into the refrigerator for about an hour, or you could do the freezer for about 30, 45 minutes, whichever you would like. But it needs to be chilled for at least an hour, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put mine into the freezer, and you guys, oh, this is gonna be so amazing, okay? Here we go. Hey, it has been about an hour, and we're ready to take out our fudge stripe cheesecake. Oh, I'm so excited for this, you guys. Before I pull them out though, I want to sprinkle some of those cookies on the top just for a cute little garnish, okay? So I got this little like potato masher kind of thing, and I got my bag. I'm just gonna crumple these up really good for a cute, like I said, little garnish. And you could also do a whole little cookie up there, but I just want little crumbles. So just like that, some little crumbles, okay? All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out of the freezer. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Oh, look at that. Baby, look at that, look at that. They came out so terrific and so perfect, you guys. I'm so excited. So now I'm gonna take my little garnish and I'm gonna just sprinkle just a few on the top, just a couple, like a pinch. This one's gonna need 2 pinches. Okay. Oh, how pretty. Right on the top. Oh, that's pretty. Chunky little dude right there. I'm gonna add some more to this one. And you just top it how you want. I'm like presentation because of watching so much on the food channel. Okay, I think that's cute. A little bit more on him. Okay. Oh, see how petty I am? Haha. There we go. So now I got my garnishes on there. Look at that, you guys. How pretty. How pretty. Those look fantastic. Okay, so because they're in these cute little cupcake holders, I'm just gonna pull it right out. And I am so excited to try this. Look at that. And it's right coated on that cookie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is the perfect little bite. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So, so good, you guys. Easy, easy recipe. You and your kids can do this. It's summer. You can pop them. Like I said, up to a week you can keep these. And you're not going to keep them up to a week. I can promise you that. Oh my gosh, that was fantastic. So you guys, again, you have the Keebler cookie fudge strip cookies with that cheesecake on it. They just look so cute and amazing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And when you guys try this recipe, let me know how you liked it, okay?